Hey, what's going on, guys? I know that it's been a while since I've uploaded a video, but honestly, life just got in the way. I've been extremely busy at work, and by the time I get home, it is absolutely dark. And when you're trying to shoot a video and you just don't have sufficient lighting, it kind of sucks. And I don't want to put out that shitty quality there for you guys. Just as long as you guys had a safe and fun, sexy time, or a great time with your family. I don't know. Just as long as you guys had a great weekend, that's all that matters to us. For us, Jas and I, we went to our favorite restaurant in Hillsborough called Rocco's Cucina. It is probably the only authentic Italian restaurant in New Brunswick. Yes, I did say that. The only authentic Italian restaurant in New Brunswick. Fight me if you want. Shout out to Rocco. He is from Toronto as well. So, and Toronto is like a mecca for food, right? So yeah, if you want great food, if you're in the area, or hell, if you want to take a drive anywhere from New Brunswick to Hillsborough, he will have you guys covered. Anyways, that is not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to announce two things. We finally hit 500 subscribers. I know it doesn't sound like much, but for a YouTube channel that pretty much does no marketing, literally about two colored people living in a rural setting, I think is pretty significant. The views on our videos are going up and up and up every day. I'm, getting a ton of messages from you guys. Actually made some friends. The second announcement, this is our very first sponsored video. So we want to showcase the food dehydrator sent to us from our friends at Sunglife. Sunglife is an overall electronics manufacturer. Everything from kitchen stuff to safety equipment, and they're based out of Asia, just pretty much like the rest of the world. But the quality is great. I'm very happy with it. There's no issues with with the quality or anything. So it's a solid machine. So here, take a look at the food dehydrator. The food dehydrator is very light. It does come with five trays for dehydrating your food, and there are literally 5 buttons on this thing. One's for time, one's for temperature, your power button, and then your up and down whenever you want to adjust the time or the temperature. So, Jas and I have already started working on a lot of food dehydration. We do grow some of our own herbs inside. We're hoping to get to more vegetables if we have time and build a greenhouse this year. There's just a lot of things that we want to dehydrate. But since we are far-ish from Moncton, we only go into town to do groceries, once or twice a month. But when we do go to Costco, we actually end up, and everybody who shops at Costco just tends to overbuy, right? So we actually buy what we want, and then anything in excess sometimes, unfortunately, will go to waste, just because, there's just too much food. Now that is the solution to our food wastage problems. So bananas were actually very notorious for us to go brown, and sometimes I was just too lazy to go ahead and make banana bread or anything like that. So since I've actually since I've gone back to work, I simply don't have that time anymore. If you guys were following me on Instagram last year around this time, I was cooking and baking every day. I was learning new skills it was awesome. But since, like I said, since I've started working, I just don't have a lot of time for a lot of things. When you have this entrepreneurial grind and you have a lot of side projects and a full-time job on top of that, there's just no time. Like, I digress. So we are now dehydrating bananas. We're making apple chips. With our grapes, we've turned them into raisins. And as much as Jas loves fresh blueberries, she won't get to them all the time. For me, blueberries are kind of a hit and miss. So we decided to just dehydrate those things so Jas can put them in her cereal, in her oatmeal, or whatever in the morning. And we've made turkey jerky treats for Roshi and for Tokyo, which they seem to love, which is amazing. I tried making beef jerky and that turned out very, very well. Unfortunately, I killed that off maybe in a day. So, all these snacks that you're making or all these foods that you're dehydrating, just turns it into something else. And for me, it just piqued an interest, and I just snack on everything now. So it's very simple to use. Myself, I was a newbie at food dehydration. The only time I've actually been around one was when my parents in the 90s somehow got duped into buying a food dehydrator off of TV. It was like an infomercial, remember those 30-minute long infomercials with, if you buy this, you get this, and blah, 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 blah. So ours was a Rocco food dehydrator. It was this monstrosity of a brown, round thing, I guess kind of like me. And it was, that's what actually introduced me to beef jerky. Growing up, we just never had beef jerky in a Filipino household. But then my dad, he started making this beef jerky after he saw it on this infomercial. And sure enough, that's what piqued my interest in it. I didn't get around to actually ever picking one up. Well, number one, we don't have the counter space. Just in case we want to put it away or whatever. But actually, this sits on the counter and it is in constant use. The only reason why it's here now is because of the video. Otherwise, it has its home already. There's just a ton of things that we're going to be doing with this. We're going to be doing garlic and onions, and then we'll throw it in the food processor, and then we can make garlic or onion powder. Another thing that one of my friends actually did was he started to dehydrate jalapenos. Then he put that into a food processor, turned it into a powder, put it into a shaker bottle, and now he just shakes that on top of his popcorn, throws a little bit of white cheddar seasoning on there, and boom. Like, these are things I've never even thought about before. One of my friends, who is 6 minutes down the road, Andrew, sends me a picture of his creation. He bought hot dogs from Costco. He marinated it with a bunch of things, and he made hot dog jerky. I know it sounds weird, but oh my God, they look incredible. So I can't wait to try that out as well. The machine is very easy to use, like I was saying. There is a instruction booklet for anyone who is absolutely new or clueless or whatever to food dehydration. The instructions are fairly simple. If you follow those, with a little bit of tweaking in either terms of time or temperature, you'll get it. I cannot believe how easy this thing is. It's amazing. I can't tell anybody that I would never be able to say that food dehydration takes a lot of effort, because it doesn't. Maybe just being a little bit creative and seeing what you can do with these things are amazing. You know, Jas and I are going to start mushrooms. We're going to start growing mushrooms shortly here, and we're going to dehydrate those and keep them so, you know, they're good for soups or whatever. You know, Jas wants to start like a 6-month pantry. Hopefully this can keep a little bit more than what we're able to do without, you know, going crazy on the canned goods, and you really don't know what's inside and whatever. Anyways, so because we are celebrating 500 subscribers, we are going to offer you guys a 20% off coupon on the food dehydrator. You can buy it directly from them through Amazon, okay? I'm not making a penny off of this thing. I just want to help spread the word. What do you guys, you know, dehydrate? Are there any tips? Are there any recipes that you want to share? What is the one thing that you discovered? I want to know. You guys have found a way to get in touch with me either on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, even through email. So you know what? Fire them away. I'd love to hear your guys' suggestions, and I will try them out very, very shortly. One thing that I'm not a fan of, to be very honest with you, is raisins, okay? I'm not sure what it is. For me, I would rather just have fresh grapes, but you know, sometimes you just need to leave them out in the sun. Sometimes you want raisins. I don't know. I don't get the appeal over raisins. If I were to have any dried fruit, they would probably be dates. I didn't like the time that it took to actually dehydrate grapes or the blueberries. You know, sometimes we would be having this machine run for a long time. And when I say a long time, I'm saying anywhere between 30 to 48 hours. Just for me, it was kind of annoying. I'm not sure about other food dehydrators, but who knows? I only know this one. This is just an honest review, okay? So I didn't like the length of time that it took. However, if you guys are wondering, the power consumption is actually pretty low. You know, so you don't have to worry about a high energy bill or anything like that, especially in the winter months trying to keep your house warm. Like I said, easy cleanup, easy setup. One tip that I do have though is if you're making beef jerky or anything that you don't really want to stick or make a mess and drip to the bottom of the actual machine, you can use parchment paper, or you can actually get food dehydrator sheets. I think they're a silicone, and you can buy those on Amazon. I don't know if I'm actually going to make any recipe videos in regards to this because I'm still pretty new at it. But if I do come across something that I've stumbled upon myself and I enjoy, I am definitely going to add this up onto this channel, and I will love to share it with you guys. I'm going to leave it here. You know, like the video, share it, and again, what I'm going to do is leave a 20% coupon in the description for all of our viewers, just so you can test out the food dehydrator yourself. So I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure why the video cut out when it did, the way it did. I think it was due to the camera just running out of space. This is a perfect opportunity to re-record the ending. I have a brand new camera that going forward I'm going to be utilizing for the videos. Thank you to Cucina and Sunglife for reaching out and sending us that awesome food dehydrator. We are still using it, so thumbs up to you guys. As I mentioned in the previous clip, I'm going to end the video here. So like the video, share it wherever you can. If you guys are thinking about purchasing a food dehydrator or just looking up reviews, this is the spot. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And hopefully we'll see you guys very shortly here, okay? Anyways, you guys have a good week and stay safe, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.